Horn Dragon here, and welcome to Bioshock. It's been a long time since I played this game. Cat's been wanting me to play it. It's actually been so long. I looked at this a second ago. It was 2020 when I last played it. Literally over 3 years ago.
We play this more often than Dead Space or anything.
No, we played Dead Space like last year or something.
I feel like we play this more often. We go back to it like every year.
3 years ago is the last time we went back to this. That right there shows you not often. Well, I don't know what New Game Plus is.
We find out.
Carry over. I haven't beat the game on here, I don't think. Unless it's counting like the original version, because this is the remaster.
Yeah, you'd have to go to New Game.
We'll just go regular New Game.
You don't want to carry that over.
Yeah, we'll go to normal. I'm not prepared to die.
Are you ever prepared to die?
I mean, it depends on the game. Like, Doom.
Okay.
I die a lot in that game.
I like games where they give you different ways to die.
I mean, Doom does, I guess.
It's interesting.
1960 Mid-Atlantic.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what?
The rest
They
of the
were
plane
right.
had empty.
No, there's a lady right there. And there's supposed to be like chatter in the background. I don't know if the mic's even picking that up though.
I wonder why he was just thinking about this randomly.
I don't know.
So this is
We can't be
story about your
spoiling
character.
anything here though.
This is your story of your character. He was, I think, raised on some sort of farm,
Yep.
and his parents apparently believed in him. Sounds like he was spoiled.
No, farm life can be pretty challenging depending on the person, you know.
I would be dead. I can't swim though.
I don't know. I mean, I can swim.
It's nice that this guy got swimming lessons.
I'm not sure how long it would have been in the water, per se. I wouldn't trust going that direction because I feel like the pressure from that sinking would suck me in.
Yeah, it would. 100%. You'd be swimming away from the wreckage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I am swimming towards the island.
Yeah, but you have to go past it. There's still big pieces of the plane near you just sinking.
And then,
You're within range to be sucked down.
yeah. What's weird about it being a lighthouse is because that implies that there's rocks nearby that ships would end up crashing into. But we were in a plane. This just leads back down to the water.
You could have gone the other way. Away from it, because the logic would be
but it would have
want to get close.
It would have took a lot longer.
Yeah. You know, I feel like game theory should go over the likelihood of you just being pulled down by that plane.
Yeah. How are you the one survivor out of the entire plane?
Yeah. Not only are you the one survivor, but you got pretty close to the plane right there.
Yeah.
What's the distance for you to be pulled down?
It says.
I mean, we know Titanic.
I think it said 10 fathers. I'm trying to remember if there's any 18 fathoms. That's what it said. If there's anything different. Fly out your fingertips. Incinerate. Plasma by Ryan Industries.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers.
You didn't know what the other two were called?
Instead, I chose something different.
I didn't.
I chose
breach the connection.
I chose rapture.
I feel like your name is really bad.
Yep. Rapture is supposed to be straight capitalism. Is what the idea was.
Would not be bound by petty
I'm
morality,
sorry, but I'm
where
not
the
thinking
great
about that.
would not be constrained by the small.
Rapture
No,
sounds like everyone's
that's what
gonna die.
the whole game is about philosophy and different social economic
When
groups.
I think of Rapture, I think we're all gonna die.
No, well, the rapture is in like I don't know the definition of it. The last event or something.
End times. That's what I think of.
I don't remember Johnny. It's been a long time since I played it.
Yeah, who is Johnny?
I don't remember. I remember him trying to talk to us directly, not talking to somebody else.
Something you need to turn off.
Was it quiet? I don't know. We didn't test the audio.
Ryan was pretty loud. But
I was
Atlas wasn't.
reading the
Subtitles.
subtitles. Yeah.
Listen to it. Oh,
Oh, is that supposed to be the person who died?
yeah. No wonder we don't remember this guy.
Probably.
If they remade this, they would give your character more of a reaction. Or at least that would help so.
They can't really give your first person view a reaction though, if you think about it, because you would go into too much.
I think they did a pretty good job in
Yeah.
Resident Evil 8.
You'd have to do details for the character. Resident Evil 8 though, you know who Ethan looks like. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know what his face
You're not
looked
supposed to
like.
know what this dude's face looked like. No, you know what Ethan's face generally looked like.
No, I thought they hid it.
No, you get to see it a couple times. As far as I remember.
But if they remade it, they could give him a face.
I could be wrong. But see, it says that we're supposed to be Atlas. Is who's talking to us.
Mm-hmm. How original that we're under the water talking to a guy named Atlas. What's that sign say?
Ryan doesn't own us. That's why. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what the jump button was.
I was just saying though they could do a lot more if they remade it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's any game. They can do a lot more. This game right here, they don't really necessarily need to. I mean, look at the graphics, right?
Yeah.
You can make it look more realistic, I guess, but then it's like it would draw back the whole theme of it. It would make it more violent.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam.
Bubbles. It's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
I wonder if they're cold.
If we're being underwater.
They walk around barefoot.
Well,
That's the mother in me. That was the first thing I thought about.
yeah, I'm actually
she was
surprised
barefoot.
people don't distill these out of here. Though, I've never actually looked at it. They are paper,
Yeah.
which means they can't tell if anything's in there anyway. But if there was anything, you'd imagine these things would all be broken into, you know.
Yeah, probably.
But I just wanted to point it out. Oh yeah,
But yeah, as a mother, my first
yeah. The
thing was
at
like,
first I was thinking just like
Barefoot.
generally is everyone cold down here, but then like I feel like that would actually be kind of
but everyone else is wearing clothes.
too
and
much
shoes and
information about the
stuff.
game.
She's walking around in a dress, barefoot.
I'd imagine the water is very cold down here.
Well, you're in the Atlantic. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're towards the bottom though, which is a lot of water pressure.
How about the one? I feel like the 1-2 is too much.
I'm trying to remember how to recharge.
Who was she? I didn't mean to hurt. Tell Ryan I'm sorry. Come on! You will leave me alone! Don't make me difficult.
I forgot what I was saying a minute ago before the me even getting the electric.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
So we're in the bottom of the Atlantic, in a place called Rapture, talking to a guy named Atlas. And we're going to a place called Neptune's Bounty.
Yep.
Sounds like a really bad fan fiction. Like, this wouldn't even make it to Hollywood. But then again, Hollywood's made some really bad movies, so I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, yeah, pretty true. I feel like a lot of things I could talk about. Well, he's talking, but would spoil things. You know what I'm saying?
He talked about babies getting strangled in cribs. As a parent, I wouldn't even want to
Imagine it.
speak the words.
Yeah.
I would be like, you just can't imagine the horrors here. I wouldn't want it. You know?
Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What the hell?
I wasn't sure if he was dead or not. I feel like a lot of things I could say about this game would be spoiled. Though. And I keep thinking about that whenever anything comes up.
But, I'd probably just tell someone you can't imagine the horrors that have been happening here. I wouldn't even want to speak it.
Yeah.
Because it would bring up the memory. As a parent with kids, it's like if he really had a child, he wouldn't even want to conjure up the memory in his own head.
Yeah. But I mean, that's why people would end up getting like PTSD and stuff from this.
Yeah.
Though we kind of already know why.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your cracker going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare and I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think... Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in the Rapture. Those
That's
little
your
sisters,
opinion.
they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it.
It's the situation that's going on down here, is more or less what he's saying. He just
Seriously,
jumped and smacked her.
in the head. It didn't affect me so much the first time we played it. I wasn't a mother then. That guy would have got what he had coming to him.
Yeah.
Considering they're called a Big Daddy, that's for a reason.
She got it on him. He keeps her safe.
She gathers Adam, he keeps her safe.
So why are they called Big Daddies and Little Sisters? Why not call them Big Daddies and Daughters? Or something?
I don't know.
Right.
I mean, it kind of sounds better, I guess. This is a Vita chamber. So if I die, I will be revitalized in the Vita chamber.
How dare you touch me?
Haven't touched you. One was wacko.
I smacked and shocked the dude behind her. Somehow.
Things were supposed to work out for me down here.
I wasn't sure when I can start stepping on it.
The first dead Big Daddy that you say.
Which means they can be defeated.
We're gonna save all the little girls.
Is that what you want to do? Save them?
I'd want someone to save our babies.
Yeah.
Even when they're grumpy and they say they don't like us.
I guess it's this one.
But
Ain't
I don't
wrong.
believe that Atlas guy's a parent.
Oh.
We've got to have standards, even in punishing
Crap. I missed it.
Where are you going?
I don't believe that guy's the father.
Run! That's all
Yeah, you know,
Yep.
it wouldn't matter that what happened, that you would just see the little girl. That's not her fault. She's a victim in all this.
Yep.
You wouldn't believe, you couldn't comprehend a child being a monster. I feel like there's no reason for Ryan to be doing this.
Which one of the bitches sent you? KGB Wolf? The CIA Jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't the giddy socialite to be slapped around by government mom. And with that, farewell, or до свидания, Jimmy.
Is he assuming a Russian?
He doesn't know what you are.
I'm not sure what language he used.
I don't know either. But he doesn't know.
He mentioned Moscow though
Yeah.
in the beginning, so my thought was is Russian, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have played a recording of him saying goodbye in different languages, just to cover all his bases.
No, it'd kind of be a waste of time. You know. He's already speaking majority of it in English. Why would he want to cover goodbye in several languages?
Because
he doesn't even care. He hopes you die here in a moment.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
I'm even seeing things that aren't there.
That's just the plastic blues, Mary. You just need to slow down a bit.
Dr. Simon said he'd
Before
released
you
today.
you'll feel right.
Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up. Make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. He's so interested in my case.
Like, that's a dark story too, if you think about it.
Mm.
Dr. Steinman wanted to help her look pretty again after the incident where she had gotten messed up facially, scar tissue.
Yeah, like he could have planned it. The attack.
Or
they don't know who planned the attack.
he could have been part of it.
Yeah.
Keep away from my patients!
I'm going to determine that he's crazy if that's him.
You horrid bastard! Quick, someone shut the door! Adam and Ryan. All those years of studying him. Was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? Now we clicked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Dr. Steinman.
All of which is weird.
What? I didn't
Just
hear.
changing everything about yourself.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's actually more of a controversy nowadays, if you think about it.
Yeah. We're gonna end up like the last human from Doctor Who. Which is a slab of skin with a face on. It makes no sense. But what is keeping that skin alive? There's no heart or brain.
Well, the brain is supposed to be like an AI at that point. Or not an AI, like, crap, I forgot what it's called. Move robot.
Taking a B-grade plasma.
When you take someone's brain and put it into a computer,
Yeah, but where would it have been?
any part of the skin necessarily.
It just,
Like the skin itself could have been just like the muscle in which is the brain, and her face was just the outstretched brain or whatever.
it's creepy.
I mean, it is.
We're gonna end up like that.
I don't know.
It's definitely a way we could go. It's an option.
Unfortunately.
I know, right?
You promised me pretty, Snyder. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
I'm going to determine that her surgery didn't go well.